Yo, I've been champion droid in JTOH, but I haven't done it here. But like, that's gonna be later me to do. But like, I'm too lazy. I need to rebeat OM, but I'm doing champion droid because I recently beat it. And Mars, if you're watching this, specifically in Go Mars, take notes because this can help you. Okay, what we got on the first floor is no, actually, nah. So we're gonna do Autumn. So for the first one, we wrap like that. And then first floor is going to be really easy, you know. And then boop, boom, and then okay, yeah. This all jumps a bit weird. So aim around here, and then what I do here is hold like spacebar, and then go down here, and then boom. I go down here. If you're on a higher FPS, you don't need to like flick down or anything. You can just jump normally. Don't switch your FPS there. Oh yeah, forgot to put checkpoints. Whoopsies. Uh, yeah, 4 runs ago it's just gonna be really easy. Don't worry. Uh, yeah, just slot yourself in. Just kind of put yourself out there. Boom, boom. I'll explain stuff. For right here, what you do is go on top and then hold and then hold spacebar and then hold D. I mean, yeah. Just say average wraparound. Have to remember to actually like put checkpoints. What I do is kind of do this, like where I kind of like put my character like that, and then hold W, and then jump bar, because like I do it really late, so I don't really hit my head. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Now you can actually hear that audio. Whoopsies. Uh, yeah, okay. Sorry if the audio is gonna be a bit wonky, but it will do. Forgot to like put in my normal settings because I forgot. Don't worry. Right here, and we are in 4-2. 4-2 is gonna be a bit hard. Hold the spacebar so like, I kind of like it works, and then I kind of jump off like that. What I do is just like do that. I kind of put my character around here and then like wrap. All right, right here. I normally land around here. Oh wait, good tip. Make sure your torso kind of lines with this right here. See? And then hold D when you're like doing this, so you can like make the jump. Yeah. You got two options. You can either leg high jump, like this, if you're really cringe, or what I do is go right here, line like that, shift lock, and then do the wrap like that. Self-explanatory. For right here, I kind of like be around here. Make sure my character kind of fits in this like line and distress. Go to 60, and then if I go right here, I hold W and D, and then kind of like flick myself off. See, easy peasy. Hard jump 2, and then you're already on 3, basically. Right here, I kind of like make my character kind of slide down by moving my camera, and then I jump. What I do here is I kind of put my arm kind of like in this, and then I kind of like wrap outwards like this. And then hopefully I don't let my character climb because he can face the wrong way. Do that wrap, go right like this, so your character is kind of like your camera's kind of pointing out, and then do the wrap. One slot, and then like wrap really early. Yeah, for right here, this is the hardest part of 3 in my opinion, but you can free to disagree. Uh, you're going to try to align yourself around here. To go a tiny bit, you hold W and spacebar, but if you want to go really far, you hold D and spacebar, and then you kind of like, this is like a good angle, and then go where your head is like kind of connecting to like this part right here, and then boom, you already did it. Hard rep. I kind of like lean myself like this. Align, jump really late. Uh, to already not, don't like try to do like really stupid fail on and do hold W and then do it and then jumping. Jump and then hold W. Okay. Go up as far as you can, and then turn with your camera and then hold W and D. Don't just be careful on that right there. Yeah. What I do here is go to the absolutely peak of right here. Sometimes your character decides to jump very high. I'm not sure why it's not doing it right now. Yeah, see this? Don't mind that. You're actually getting very close. And then you kind of like flick up. Alright, this part's free. Line yourself right here and like kind of line yourself with. So make sure your camera is kind of like out the way. Don't make sure it's not like this where it's kind of like getting blocked. And then boom. What I do right here is kind of like face myself like this, and kind of like wrap outwards, but hold an A. For floor 4, for right here, I wrap as narrow as possible. For this right here, don't underestimate it, please. Make sure you look before you jump, or else you do that. Align yourself right here, and then okay, for this, you can either do it like a walk around, or you can just jump. I just jump. Okay, what? Okay, yeah. I have to explain this shit. Okay. Okay, so align yourself really close, like around here. And then like kind of flick. Hold W and A to flick. Alright. Right here. Yeah, do that. Make sure your like arms not colliding to the wall. Real simple stuff. You should have done this by now. What I do right here is kind of like shimmy right here, and then like kind of wiggle a little, and then I do the rep. I found that a lot easier. A lot of filler jumps, honestly, but like it's a bit nerve-wracking. Just make sure you're aligned right here. Yeah, don't do that. Anyways, I gotta like speed run back my way up. So, just for that right here, make sure you're like, don't jump way too late because you're really prone to jumping really late. So yeah. Right here, it's really free. Kind of like tilt your character like kind of like this, and then do it. Align your character like this. And make sure you don't like walk off. Really prone as do it. Make sure you slot into that one stud. Kind of like wrap. What I do here is go at the absolute edge and then like do it. But you can do it your own way. And then right here, make sure you align and then wrap really, really like sharp. For right, yeah. Alright, for right here, I go kind of like this, and then I kind of wrap. I go around here, and then I wrap, and then really important, you gotta face like right here instead of right like this. You know what I mean? So you don't get bounce off. like this. Uh, don't do that. Instead, you should do this. Oh. See, you won't get bounced off. That's like really bad. It's also one of the hardest jumps in the floor, so don't feel too bad that you fell here. See? Yeah, okay. Alright, hardest, like, one of the hardest jump for the last two jumps of the floor. What I do is kind of like making myself kind of climb myself down, and then like slowly like cave myself in. Make sure my character is like doing like, you see where my wall is like kind of like stabbing my character. That's like really bad. So let's like move out of the way, and then you do a shimmy. For the last jump, really easy. I kind of like align myself right here, and then go around second half. And I'll tell you this: you done better than Mars. And you're on the second half. I'll say this: for your first like net run, I feel like you can get to 8. Just make sure you press a 6 to 8, please. If the off chance if you go and get to 9. What I do here is kind of like shake my camera down. So like, if I don't, do that, see, like that's bad. That's why I shake my camera on that. Go down here and then I do that. I'm not going to do like a two-set stick out every time because it's going to be really mentally. It's just going to be exhausting just to do it every time I fall on it. Really spindle stuff. Make sure like you're like in this position, like your legs are like around here, and then you flick. Go in the corner like, and then like kind of like, you know, kind of like make sure your character kind of pops out, and then boom. Aim your like camera like right around here, and then wrap pretty shallow for what is kind of like. For what I do is I kind of like tilt my character like this, and then align myself like that. Boom, boom, boom. A bunch of free stuff. Oh yeah, wrap really early than you think you need to. Sometimes you just be flying out going right here, and that's bad. Make sure you climb, and then I face like this, so I can like I can just fit into the one side easier. Make sure you're like climbing before you actually like stop like holding W, and then this part I go down around here and then do that, and then I go down here again, and then make sure you're in this climb animation, and then you kind of like do that. For 7, it's like one of the easier floors, but still pack a punch. It's definitely harder than the first half. Like I hold spacebar, and then I kind of like flick myself down. Make sure you land right here. Do not land over here, or else your character's gonna get stuck. Like this. And then boom. Alright, for right here, I kind of like build momentum, and then I jump. Oh yeah, I need to explain this part. Yeah, okay. So right here, I land right here, and then yeah. What I do here is kind of like go down, and then boom. Make sure you just hold spacebar. Don't turn too much. Is this going to go well? But like this is normal. Alright. Then I hold spacebar so I don't. Yeah, that's normal. Don't worry. make sure you kind of like shift like right here, and then alright, for these type of jumps, make sure your like leg is kind of sticking in the wall, and then you like this is like one of the hardest jump off 7 in my opinion, but rest are very hard too. I just like kind of like either do this or like do this, but like this looks more consistent right now, but it's where the other version works. Okay, so make sure you aren't like put your head right here, and then okay, and then you kind of like line yourself like that. Oh yeah, whoops, forgot to put like checkpoints and shit. Bro, ain't we serious? Okay, I get back on what I'm saying. For right here, I kind of like go around here. Oh, that's probably a hacker or something. I don't know. Make sure like for this like right here, just remember just put your leg into the wall, and then yeah. You're on floor A, which is technically the hardest floor by a lot of people, but like I feel like this is like rival to floor 10 in my opinion. For right here, I rep really early, so yeah. Make sure your legs are like kind of right here, and then I camera control my way up. I put my thing right here, and then I kind of like flick around. Make sure you're like kind of like, see right here? Make sure you're like around here where your like torso's like up. Oopsies. Like, you see where like my torso like, see? Gotta tell your character really slightly. You don't need to be too much. Like, see? That's good enough. What I do is kind of dump my character down, and then I do the, yeah. Let's see. Kind of dump my character down, and then, see? I kind of like wrap early. Make sure you kind of like tell your character like this, and then here, Ari, right here. Dip down again like last time, and then hold spacebar so you don't like, I don't know. It works, okay? Okay, so for right here, what I do is kind of like, as you go down, if my head reaches like around, like right here, I kind of like go back to first person. Like, see this? Yeah. Okay. I'll give you another example. Like, boom. That's not supposed to happen, but whatever. See? There's weird stuff on 200. You just wrap. I just kind of like ram myself forward. This is not in the JTOH version. Yeah, don't worry. You ain't you're safe in here. What I do is kind of like climb right here, and then like wrap into this. Make sure you hold like a button into the wall. Like if I hold D, like face right here, I hold W. I'm like right here, hold D, and then I hold S. And then what you do, I have two options. Either I just raw dog it in third person, or I go back in shift lock, and then I do jump like that. Then make sure you're not your character not in like in the climb animation. Kind of tilt your character like this, and then I kind of wrap. Make sure you jump late on this, and then I face my character like this. Okay, on floor 9, I think this is the easiest floor on the net because every single time we get to 9, I always like get to like 10. Alright, for these right here, it's just cam control. It's nothing that I can really explain. For right here, I wrap earlier than you expect. For right here, what I do is hold W and D, and then I wrap. See? I hold S, like, back here. I kind of perform it backwards. I make sure you're like you can jump, and then before you do it, and then I hold W and D, and then W and hold D when approaching to it, and then hold W when I'm at it. I treat this like a tightrope. Kind of like. Okay, like align your character like around here, and then I can't really explain this because it's just camera control, but I know you. I tell you to line up. Go right here and then hold D. Just make sure you're like careful of when you stop D. Okay. Alright, then I go up. Hold W. No, hold spacebar. Yeah. And then kind of like shift lock. In my opinion, in my grind, this felt like the hardest for because I was kind of because in the A. For right here, I kind of like shift lock and then I do it. Kind of like flick and then either use 60 or like kind of raw dog it like that. Hold spacebar. Kind of like face the thing. Right here is honestly the hardest part. This is not it, but you have to like kind of like land yourself like this, and then you have to use downwards mobility, and then you kind of like tap W. If you don't get it on this corner, you just tap spacebar, and you kind of shimmy your way up. Make sure you're like around here, and don't do that. On. Kind of like shimmy yourself up like this, so then I kind of like see, and then this is just a bunch of filler. See? And then hold spacebar. Make sure my character is like around my head is like around here, and then like hold. Apparently it needs to go down here. Now. Yeah, your character needs like. Just like kind of like shift like that. Swear to God. Game 1 be difficult. See? Whatever. You probably got a better strat than that. I kind of like align your torso with the crest. I kind of like go in a really, really like sharp angle. Then I kind of like shift like that. Boom. Our hardest jump of 10 is around here. What I do is kind of like sharp wrap really like wide, and then I kind of go around. For right here, I kind of like tilt my character like this, and then I do the wrap. Like I suck, but like you get my gist. See? more cam control, and then yeah. I'll say this: if you fail the final jump, I think it's just deserved because it's really easy. What I do is poke your character like this, and then boom. See? Now that's all for the guide. Not sure what to say. I mean, I say this is a good tower. Just like learn all the floors before you do runs. Yeah, that's all. Sayonara, I guess.